Hey there everybody, Kopika here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we managed to defeat both the Gambler and also managed to end up... Oh, actually, I should mostly mention that we managed to reunite with Riku and Kairi, but we also managed to defeat both the Gambler and also the Berserker himself. I know, it's weird. We have like two berserkers. You got one that keeps constantly yelling like he's in freaking Dragon Ball Z, and you got one that's just a literal berserker in himself. Anyways, I didn't read this one, The Key of Destiny, which is obviously Roxas. Anyways, let's continue on forward, because we also learned the history of how Roxas ended up managing to appear in Twilight Town. Yee.
Handsome?
I'm a fool. I spent years studying the workings of the heart. Yet it seems I still haven't learned a thing.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my Twilight Town were data created from real hearts. I was convinced that they would think and behave the way I had envisioned, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kairi crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn to accept it. It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows, only to fail. While I was trying to bring Sora back, I had so many plans in store. But once Sora was an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's heart.
Handsome, I'm ashamed.
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct, and anything could happen.
But, Your Majesty!
Sora, the rest is up to you. And Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry.
Handsome!
My heart is telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
No! Riku!
His heart's decided. We can't change that.
I was wondering, who would dare interfere with my Kingdom Hearts? And look, here you all are. How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
Have your laugh. I deserve as much for failing to see you for the fool you are.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared.
I admit, my disregard brought chaos to more worlds than one. But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it. Consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish man. You have surpassed nothing, only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both ignorant, as oblivious as when we began. I'm afraid that any world you try to create, any world of yours, would be an empire of ignorance. That is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough. Rico, you know what to do. King Mickey, my friend, forgive me. Farewell.
Riku! Riku!
Wow!
Riku!
Ansem did say anything could happen.
Riku, you gonna take that off? Oh. What was that?
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie? And just who were you trying to fool? Huh? Huh? Myself. Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so much on your own? You've got friends, like us. Have you forgotten? I'll tell you why. Because I'm not a total sap like you. Say that again! What should we do, Riku? We must defeat Xemnas. He's the organization's last survivor. Right. Come on.
And now we have report number 11. Also, thank Christ they actually gave him a good outfit that, you know, was appropriate for him. The only issue is that I asked now, the shirt obviously looks short. And probably so does the vest. Never mind. Where the hell did they get new clothes from? Well, where did Riku get new clothes from? Anyways, Riku is actually one of the best party members in the entire game. He's he has plentiful of potions. For instance, like he has his own personal cure potion, which is essentially kind of just cure in itself. Uses ability freely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Eternal Session is his limit break, and he is one of the only characters that can actually have access to all of his abilities, unlike everybody else who for some reason has a limited amount of abilities. There's a reason as to why you can only use them in the final area, because let's be real here, if he wasn't available for that, it would kind of be sad. Anywho, we can actually avoid most of these enemies because, in all honesty, we have fought enough. We fought plenty of these enemies already. But you know what? We don't really need to fight them anymore. I should probably also read that last report before I actually end up continuing. Once you end up doing a combo finisher, I should say, you also have the ability of initiating a combo with Riku as well. If you end up getting hit, you can also end up utilizing Dark Shield, and if you end up doing a combo finisher, you end up using Dark Aura. It's really nice that that's one of the only times you have a combo finisher team attack with a party member, because you don't really have that all that much with most of the characters, and I kind of wish they did that a little bit more. They do that more sort of often with Kingdom Hearts 3, but overall I'm not gonna really count all that much because it's a little bit different. It's not what I want, but it's, you know, it's close enough. You know, it's the little things that counts. Anyways, fighting the sorcerers actually ends up giving you Twilight Crystals, which is really good considering we're gonna need a crap ton of those. And damn it, we still cannot get that because apparently the only way to get it is you gotta be at the very tippy top of the area to be able to get it. It's kind of nuts. All right, so overall, we're literally almost done with this game, and you may think that, we're not going to be doing the extra stuff. Yeah, here's the thing. Extra stuff doesn't get unlocked until after you've beaten the game. It's super weird, and I'm not really a fan of it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, because I really don't feel like going all the way up to the top. So I'm just going to go into my final form, go ahead and end up jumping at the tippy top as I can. Jump, get the very massive elevation, and yes, there we go. Now we can obtain it. There we go. Unless I completely miss it like a dope. Now let's fly all the way up. Okay, or we can just stop. That's always nice too. We kind of need, okay, well, never mind. That's not gonna work. There we go. Ha! You thought that you can be able to outbeat me, but you are wrong! Boosh! Yeah, because the main form boost actually does end up being a lot more effective than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, sometimes I kind of feel that it's not, you know? My god, how many of you guys are they're gonna spam? Also, I love how yeah, okay, okay, that's weird. Did I hit him with fire when I did the... whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna really complain much about it. Anyways, more cutscenes. Wait! I can actually get that puzzle piece now. I actually thought the cutscene was gonna start as soon as we hit that platform, but apparently it didn't. And I completely friggin' missed it like a dope. Damn. Yeah, gimme. Thank you. Alright. Let's continue on forward. As soon as I get this last treasure chest. I think that actually might be the last treasure chest in this area. But before we end up leaving, I know we're missing one. Wow. Good for me. We have an answer report. Number 11. I was reunited with an old friend at Castle Oblivion, but was unable to disclose my identity. If he knew the situation, he will likely try to stop me from carrying out my revenge. As much as I would dearly love to converse with him as in old days, that is now but a hopeless dream. My friend has been fighting in the realm of darkness. Most likely he found his way through there through Traverse Town. Like Castle Oblivion, that village also rests in the clefts between light and darkness. It consists of the remnants of worlds whose hearts have been stolen by the heartless. It is where those who have barely escaped the destruction of their worlds eventually find themselves. This realm between is quite unstable, with corridors of darkness appearing from time to time. Whenever a world disappears, some of its inhabitants must arrive here through these corridors. Surely Sora traveled these same corridors of darkness when he first came to Traverse Town. It seems my friend, fighting in the realm of darkness, appeared in Castle Oblivion through the corridor of darkness constructed by Organization 13. My new ally Riku also affected his return via one of these corridors. He swore to me he would give his all for his best friend Sora. In fact, Sora's memories had been slow to return. Thus, I've asked Riku to bring me another Sora, his nobody. Sora is indispensable if I am to achieve my goal. I require the Keyblade wielding hero to fly through the realm of light and defeat the Organization 13. Essentially, only using us as a means to an end.
Sora! Riku!
There's gonna be no end to this.
Together we can stop them.
Be gone from here. Leave these creatures to us.
But there's no way we could take them all.
I will be sending them after Xemnas. Or perhaps you would rather fight them yourself.
Frankly, my dear, I'd rather run.
Off with you then.
Well, if it ain't the Boat Boy King.
Time to weigh anchor, Captain Pete.
What, like abandoned ship? I don't think so.
Sora, your majesty, do not forget, when I've destroyed them all, this castle shall be mine!
Now looky here. Opportunities like this don't come along every day, you know. Bring 'em on!
We gotta hurry.
But
They're doing what their hearts command. We can't interfere.
Oh, my Kingdom Hearts. Ruined. No. I'll have to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts.
no!
Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness?
We don't hate it. It's just kinda scary. But the world's made of light and darkness. You can't have one without the other, 'cause darkness is half of everything. Sorta makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light and dark, never given a choice.
That's simple. It's because you mess up our world.
That may be. However, what other choice might we have had?
Just give it a rest. You're nobodies. You don't even exist. You're not sad about anything.
Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel sorrow. No matter what misery befalls the worlds, no matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist.
eyes!
It's time for the first phase, or I should just say the fight with Xemnas himself. And the very first thing he's going to do is kind of seal us in. If you don't end up breaking out of the seal, you will actually take damage over time. And if getting to the skyscraper, look up at the sky. We've done this song and dance before, but this is actually the real fight of Xemnas. We fought him before in Kingdom Hearts 1. Unfortunately, Sora actually does not remember that fight for the life of him. And you wanted to wait for breakthrough, because if you end up doing Clash, it's not going to do anything. He also has his very own where he will also attack you as well. So let the fight begin. Xemnas plays out as per normal. You end up counterattacking him once. He will end up utilizing his wonderful lightsabers. He ends up fighting the same way as he does for the most part in KH1, except the only difference is you kind of have more abilities of actually hurting him. Beforehand, you never did, but you know, what are you going to do? Okay. Just get that out of the way. You know, sometimes, you know, me just doing this is not really warranted of anything. But, you know, I kind of just like doing it anyways because it's funny to me. Okay, well, whatever. Alright. Anyways. Come on, Xemnas, what's wrong, bro? Thought you're supposed to be good. Actually, I kind of want him to go ahead and do the thing again, so that way I could just... Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do. Anyways, that's the end of this fight. I'm not even kidding. This is actually really the end of the fight. I'm just going to Thundaga him, and we're going to just be done and over with. Okay, no, never mind. He's actually not dead. I'm surprised. No, you're supposed to die to this move. Thank you. It's like, no, you're supposed to die to this. I'm more so thinking of the other fight.
Sora! Where are you?
Sora, answer me!
You're okay!
Where's Xemnas?
Hear me, Kingdom Hearts. It seems we must begin anew. But know this. I will give to you as many hearts as it takes. Mark my words. You can no more be complete without me than I without you. Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be complete. The power to erase the fools that hinder us.
Xemnas! No!
Hearts quivering with hatred.
Xemnas, don't!
Hearts burning with rage.
You never win!
Hearts scarred by envy. That fool Ansem said the heart's true nature was beyond his understanding. But it's not beyond mine. Hearts are the source of all power.
Xemnas, you can't hide from us!
We're not gonna let him get away now!
Look at that!
What's going on?
Kingdom Hearts.
Let's go. Xemnas must be inside.
The worlds gave us this doorway. They want us to be the guardians of their destiny.
Once we go through, there's no turning back. It's victory or oblivion. So, Sora, are you ready?
Am I ready? Boy, howdy. No, because we have to actually stop. Because we have the report to read. And we also are not going to go ahead and do it in this episode, obviously. Like, come on, guys. And that is all the answer reports. Let's read the last one. Tomorrow Sora awakens. My long and drawn out revenge is nearing its end. Xehanort, who took everything from me, though as a Heartless, he is no more. As the leader of Organization 13, his ambition once again is to capture Kingdom Hearts, the most colossal heart of all. His Heartless had attempted to draw out the great darkness of Kingdom Hearts, created from the hearts of all worlds. His Nobody, however, is now almost finished gathering human hearts to be assimilated into Kingdom Hearts as well. The Fool. Only one mystery remains. How did Xehanort manage to open the door that appeared in the basement of my castle? No. Any theory posted? I don't think that's the word. Now, when everything is nearing completion, would be meaningless. Roxas, Ansem, Naminé. They defy all logic. Yet, there they are. Singular exceptions to the rule. Alright. The theories proposed by me and by Organization 13 has been blown to pieces by a handful of strong-hearted individuals. Sora, Kairi, Riku. Ah, yes, Riku. Though his heart had its weaknesses, making it prone to darkness, he found support in the hope he discovered beyond suffering. This hope allowed him to stand his ground and turn the darkness in his heart from an enemy into his greatest weapon. When all this is over, it is my fervent hope that he will be able to return with Sora to his island. If I can, I should like to return to Radiant Garden to look once more upon the beautiful water, the lovely flowers, and the hopeful smiles of the people. Dear King, my friend, I believe that at some point in time, you will come across these, my truthful accounts. How I wish I could have chatted with you again. I was a fool, obsessed with revenge. Forgive me. You know, it's interesting that Diz or Ansem the Wise actually brought up Roxas, Ansem, and Naminé, because if you really think about it, Roxas, Ansem, and Naminé really are special nobodies in themselves, because like you have Roxas, you have Naminé, who are like special nobodies, and you obviously have Ansem or Xemnas, who's also a special nobody, because Xemnas obviously ends up retaining his memories as well, similar to half of Roxas and half of Naminé. So it's pretty interesting. But in the final episode of Kingdom Hearts 2, because yes, we are not done yet, because there are still more things to come before we tackle the finale of Kingdom Hearts 2. In fact, I was thinking of doing something by utilizing another file, but I also realized that that's actually kind of bad because the files that I have already finished most of the task already, so there's really no point. So what we are going to do, the final fight in the next episode. We will go ahead and defeat the final boss, but we won't be done yet. There is a lot more things that we need to do in this game before we can officially say that we are done. So anyways, in the next episode of Kingdom Hearts 2, we'll be fighting the final boss, Xemnas. See you guys next time. Laters.